Shall I? Good morning, everyone present here. I present my warm welcome to Dr. Vivekanand Mohan Kullolli, sir. Sir is the founder and CEO, Ayurpreneur Academy and Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. Sir's empire started with a mission of enabling and empowering 1 lakh Ayurveda graduates to achieve and live entrepreneur lifestyle, to accomplish social and professional significance, financial abundance, and time freedom. Sir is the world's first and only Ayurpreneur transformation coach. Sir's philosophy is what I don't know that my students should know, and what I know my students should practice. With this brief introduction of Sir, I would like to request Sir to guide us more with his knowledge on entrepreneurship in Ayurveda. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for my wonderful introduction. Good morning, all. All those future doctors are sitting there. I could see them. Good morning, all. There should be energy. I am not seeing the energy on the faces of the upcoming doctors. Thumbs up, thumbs up. All of you say, show your thumbs up. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. Yes, yes. I congratulate you for getting into B.A.M.S. and Ayurveda. That, of course, the wonderful science. You people are blessed. Okay, you people are blessed to be in this. That I am thankful that I thank the universe and the management and the principal, sir, for giving an opportunity to have a conversation with you, and whatever little bit I know about Ayurveda and entrepreneurship, I would like to transform it to you people, because that the madam has already told my philosophy. My philosophy is that where the Ayurveda students are there, I consider them as my next generation. And I feel that whatever I could not know, that the next generation should be knowing it, so that you people should excel beyond us. You should grow. Always the next generation should live a very abundant lifestyle. Okay. So for with that reason, I started my mission. So let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen. I request the host to permit me to share my screen. Yes, thank you. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. So I request someone should be there at the other end to confirm me, because we are dependent on the third source, that is the digital or the what you call the internet. And unless there is a blessings of the universe, we cannot what you call accomplishing our work. So can anybody confirm me that my slide is very much visible for you people? I hope, I believe it's visible. Okay, let me speak about something which is usually not spoken in the Ayurveda field. Okay, the entrepreneurship itself happens to be a what you call a fascinating word or a strangest word for the medical fraternity, rather, because medical fraternity always has been brought up and taught as if you are going to do a service which is a noble service, and it's like an what you call this, you are not, it's a routine business. Business will be a very, very wrong word to be used, but because it is called a noble service. So because of that, we tend to limit our mindset to be only a clinician. There's nothing wrong in to be a clinician, but still, as the time has changed, we need to think about something differently. That is what the entrepreneurship. So that's why the NCISM has also put in your curriculum that what about the entrepreneurship in the Ayurveda? Okay. So I welcome you to this my academy, and the academy is meant for creating an Ayurveda universe. Okay. And at the same time, I congratulate all of you who are sitting there, because you have got brain in your head, a wonderful equipment which has been given to us by the universe. We have got feet in our shoes, and we have got steering in our hand, which you can drive yourself and you can choose what you want in this abundant world, universe. Okay, for that I congratulate you, because you are a human being. Only human beings can think. Only human beings can plan. Only human beings can decide their goals. None other than human beings on this earth or the other lives are not having this particular gift from the God or the universe, whatever you may call. So for that I congratulate you. But at the same time, I have got a fear. You may also get into conformity if you do not think differently. Because many of the Ayurveda graduates all over the world, I don't know what is the statistics of your alumni of your college, but all over India, whatever the B.A.M.S. students are coming out, 70%, not even 70%, it's more than 70%, rather, they go for an allopathic general practice. And that is called conformity. It's a conformity. Conformity means you are following a mass. You are following a mass. So that is my fear, that you may also want, you need not to turn out to be one of them. Because let me ask you 4 questions. Okay, I know you cannot answer, you don't have a mic there, but at least you introspect yourself. I hope that my English is means you can follow my English. So let me check your congruence check. Let me make a congruence check. Congruence check. Congruence check means whether you have got the compatibility with Ayurveda or not, whether your mind has wanted to be in Ayurveda or not. So let me ask you first question. How many of, I can see you people. Okay, if you resonate with this question, you can raise your hand. And you be honest. Okay, don't hesitate to answer these questions, because these questions are very much important. The question number 1 is, how many of you have joined B.A.M.S. as a second option? Anybody is there? Yes, very good, very good. I appreciate the honesty, and I could see that majority of you people have come because you didn't get into M.B.S. What about the girls side? Yes, of course, girls side also the same thing is there. Yeah. Then let me ask you another question. Why you could not get into MBBS? Maybe because you could not make a good number of marks, unfortunately, or even you had a good number of marks, but you could not afford it. Because I made a survey, and more than 70% of the students who are coming for B.A.M.S., they are the children of either a government employee or a school teacher. And majority of the school teachers are sending their children to the B.A.M.S. So there's an affordability problem is there. Okay, how many of you are the school teacher children? Can you raise your hands? Whose parents are school teachers, primary or secondary or even college lecturers? Girl side, okay, no teacher, no parents are. And boys side, anybody? Yes, school teachers are there. Okay, okay. Okay, and let me come to question number 3. How many of you think that you are here only to have a degree, medical degree, so that you can practice allopathy medicine? How many of you are there? Be honest. How many of you are there? You came with this mindset that I want to have a degree, that's all, and afterwards I'll go. My father is a doctor, or my parents are doctors, or I can practice allopathy. Yes, many of them. And I appreciate the honesty of the students. Okay, and the question number 4 is that how many of you have not started thinking that what is your clear goal about your profession and career? And how many of you have got goal? You have got fixed goal now. You have got you have started thinking that I want to be this after 5 years or 10 years. How many of you? Do you have any perfect goal now decided? Yes, I congratulate you people who have fixed up their goal. But at the same time, I congratulate those people more who are not still fixed, because my webinar will be giving you a goal for your career. And I assure you that. Because I went through all these things. Why I could resonate with all the pain, and this one is, usually there will not be, when the congruence is not there, because we come, when we didn't get the MBBS, that's why we are into B.A.M.S. we don't have clear idea and we don't have congruence in the Ayurveda, and because of that, we don't have the clarity of the Ayurveda concepts. We won't learn, we won't focus in B.A.M.S. And because of that, we get into confusion, no confidence, no courage. And because of that, we go into conformity. So that is my concern. You need to fix up your goal that you want to be an Ayurveda doctor and you want to use Ayurveda. Okay. Otherwise, what you'll feel, you'll have this particular, see how beautiful it is. If you do not believe in the Ayurveda, if you do not believe in the principles of the Ayurveda, if you do not have congruence in the Ayurveda, what happens? You will feel this particular situation in your life throughout your life, professional career. I struggle to achieve my ambition and of love and affection, but I trapped like a flies in sticky sap. Now where to go? Neither forward nor backward. Not knowing the way, confused, lost, tired, depressed, and angry. My heart feels so low, stifled, silent cry in my heart. This happens with many of them. Okay, I feel that the teachers who are here, on another day, they must have felt this one. One other day, they have felt this one. Okay. Because see, why I could resonate this one is because I am one among you and maybe a few steps ahead of you, but I went through all those things because even I was not knowing what to do with myself, what I need to accomplish. I was having an external struggle and internal struggle. And external struggle was a shadow professional in behavior in front of the parents and society. Because parents and society, they regard us as the doctors. And unfortunately, if we are not focused and we are not competent enough, we always make a shadow presentation. Shadow presentation means जो हम नहीं है हम वो present करेंगे. That is shadow presentation. Okay. So I request Dr. Prashant Singh sir to kindly mute yourself so that Prashant Singh sir, kindly mute yourself. Okay. And there is an internal fear, that is no congruence, no confidence to practice Ayurveda as my internal struggle. Okay. So I went through this one. So because of that, I wanted to quit this job, profession at my internship. And when I was feeling the guilt, okay, I was not knowing much of things. So I wanted to quit this, but thanks to my teacher, and even I failed in B.A.M.S. Okay, final year because of lack of focus. Because it's not because I was not intelligent. It's not because that I could not pass. I failed only because of lack of focus. So my mentor, Dr. A.S. Ankal sir, gave me some golden nuggets of Ayurveda, secrets of Ayurveda. Because of that, I could continue the profession now. And even my another PG guru, that is Prasanna Narasimha Rao, he is my mentor who has taught me leadership qualities and to think about the next generation. Okay, so because of that, I could accomplish all these things. I could found this Ayurveda Academy, Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub. I created the Ayurveda business model, Ayurveda business master, Ayurveda business empire, and I became the world's first and the only Ayurveda transformation coach. And 21 plus years of my academic and clinical experience is there. Authored 5 books, 15 plus research projects I did, 35 research articles I have published, and 10,000 plus medical cases I have treated by Ayurveda medicine, and 5,000 plus surgeries I did. And more important for me, why I am here is I could spend more than 60,000 hours with my students, and because that I could understand what is the frustration and what is the future. So I could understand that 7 blocks are there which are blocking us to become an Ayurveda expert. Now think about the Ayurveda entrepreneurship. That is no congruence, as I told you. Because see, now you are in B.A.M.S., you are into this now. Forget the MBBS now. This you can do for me. Okay, kindly do this one for me, that you promise today yourself that you don't repent or you don't feel guilt, okay, for being in the B.A.M.S. or not getting in the MBBS. Now you are married to B.A.M.S. May I request Dr. Prashant Singh sir to kindly mute this one because I am having a lot of disturbance here. And Prashant Singh sir, if Prashant sir himself is the host, kindly I request Prashant Singh sir to mute yourself. Okay. Anyway, I think he is not in the meeting, but still is this one is on. Anyway, no worries. I hope my audio is at least clear for all of you. If it is clear, kindly thumbs up. My audio is clear. My video is clear. Yes, thank you, thank you. So the 7 blocks I could identify for the B.A.M.S. students. See, why I'm telling all of this thing is I need to speak about the entrepreneurship, but the basic thing what is lacking in Ayurveda students is the mindset. And I want to change your mindset. I want to reprogram your mindset. For that, I am speaking all this. Because unless you know the root cause, root problem, why you are not succeeding as an Ayurveda expert or an Ayurveda entrepreneur, you cannot solve that problem. You cannot correct that. You cannot fix it out. For that, we need to understand what are the problem with us. And the problem with us is we are having no congruence. So come out of that. Once you forget the MBBS, and now you are very much passionate about Ayurveda, you have congruence. If you do not do that, you'll continue with the lack of clarity. You won't get clarity in the concepts of the Ayurveda. Because that you'll get into confusion. Once you get into confusion, what happens? You'll get the conformity, what I was speaking about on my second slide. So you'll follow your seniors, you'll follow other people who are doing general practice, allopathy practice, round the clock, 24/7, no time freedom. Of course, they may earn money. पैसे कमाए होंगे, but उनको freedom मिला है क्या? You ask them whether they have got a freedom. उनको जो time freedom मिला है क्या? वो जो चाहते, कब चाहते, कुछ करना चाहते हैं तो जाके कर सकते हैं क्या? It's not possible for them who are in general practice. Because they have to sit there. Because there are so many people out there. If he closes his clinic for half a day, he will lose a patient. He fears that he will lose a patient. So that conformity you will also go into, and that leads to lack of competence and lack of confidence, no courage. And because of that, you'll get into the mediocre shadow B.A.M.S. career. Okay, mediocre shadow B.A.M.S. career. Because of no conviction in the Ayurveda, no clinical skill set you'll achieve, and monetization तो आपको दिमाग में आएगा नहीं, और क्या होगा? आगे का तो सोचेंगे नहीं. Marketing tool set, no, you don't think about the marketing tool set. Okay, and this will make you to limit yourself. You start to self-doubting. You'll start self-doubting yourself, because then you'll feel that if you right from the day one, if you do not learn Ayurveda as the only way you want to survive, you will get into imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome means what? I am not perfect. I don't have much classical knowledge of Ayurveda. The second biggest self-limiting belief is I don't have the required clinical exposure to use Ayurveda. Third is I don't have enough money and time to invest in Ayurveda career. Because see, as I told you, many of you must have come from a middle class family, and once you complete your B.A.M.S., you want to earn. You want to earn immediately. For that, you need to look for either a job in a medical, in a modern what you call hospitals, or you need to start your general practice with an allopathy, because it is easy way to make money immediately. Symptomatic treatment, you can remember the names of the drugs, and one antibiotic, one analgesic, one antacid, one antihistamines. That's all. So that is an easy way in the initial phase, because of lack of finance. And because of once you trap into that, you'll continue. Okay, you'll continue in the same throughout the life. Okay, and fourth is I am not confident enough to sell the Ayurveda, what you call, products and services. So these are the self-limiting beliefs. They are not true. They are our own self-limiting beliefs, because day one we have started that we are not in love with Ayurveda. We are not passionate about Ayurveda, and we didn't believe in Ayurveda. Okay. So because of what happens, you will lose the significance, social significance, professional significance. You won't get that significance what you need, what you deserve to get. You will have professional legal insecurity, financial scarcity, and no time freedom, as I told. And always you'll be in confusion, and always suffer the uncertainty with the crossroads at every stage of your life. Because the fact is, conformity kills the creativity. Once you stick to the mainstream, which is not in a proper way or proper way, this one, maybe because of several other reasons, as I told, one is financial reason, social conditions, economical conditions, location where you're starting your practice, Lot of things are there. Okay, so what happens? You will lose the creativity, and that's lead to a mediocre mindset. Okay, you will not have, if you don't have goal, if you do not set up your goal today, if you don't focus on the proper learning, if you don't have clarity what you are supposed to do in the life, if you don't have purpose, because purpose is bigger than a goal. Purpose is to help others, add value to others. Okay, so if you don't have this, you will get into conformity, and that leads to mediocre lifestyle and mindset. And this casualness, if you go with the casualness, you lead to casualty. So why should we try to be in Ayurveda? Because of this. We don't want to have any casualty in our life, because Ayurveda says that you need to have three Ashana: Praneshana, Dhaneshana, and Parlokeshana. Praneshana is survival. You need to survive first, physically, mentally. You should be fit. You should maintain your health. Then Dhaneshana, that is, you need to earn to support your family, support your dependents. Then Parlokeshana, then do something for others. For me, Parlokeshana is not after death. No, Parlokeshana is here only. During when you are living, then only you should add value to others, then you become significant. So Western world also speaks this. All the motivation gurus are there, business coaches are there, billionaires are there, millionaires are there. They believe in this concept that the human being has to raise above the survival state to success and significance. The survival can be, even animals are surviving. उसके लिए बड़ा कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं है. You will survive. Okay, but you need to be success, and from there you need to significant. Last stage is significance. You need to become significant so that you can be irreplaceable, and you'll be adding value to others' life. You'll be contributing to this world. You need to. Okay, so that is our goal. We need to be significant. So what is the benefit of becoming significant? So that you can accomplish 7 what you call accomplishments: health, wealth, family relationship, hobbies you can enjoy, you can go by your passions, you can travel all the world because you'll be having time freedom, you'll be having a lot of money, and the ultimate is spirituality. You should attain spirituality also. Okay. Let me simplify it. As for me, I have made it 5 F's. 5 F's is, if you have got a passion towards Ayurveda and to make something for, you want to set a legacy for your next generation. If you have got knowledge of Ayurveda, if you have got skill according to that, and if you have got uniqueness in you, you can stand out of the competition, then you can have this 5 F's. Fitness, that is self-help; freedom of time as well as finance; fame, that is social significance and professional significance; fortune, that is abundance. हमें कम में मात्रा में नहीं चाहिए, but the universe should bless us with a lot of abundance; and family, so that we can set a legacy for our future generation. Okay. For that, what you need to do? See, on an average, we are investing 25 years of our age in learning in India. So आप B.A.M.S. जब खत्म करेंगे, you'll be at 24 almost, 24, 25. And if you go for post-graduation, another 3 years, 28. Then you come into the field, and then you'll take a time to settle and establish yourself. It will take another 5 years. So by 35, you'll make a your establishment, and the average lifespan is 60 years, 65 years average lifespan. I don't know how many people know this. Don't think that we'll be living 100 years. Of course, if we think, I'll speak about that. If you think and you are going to live 100 years with an intense feeling, you'll live 100 years. But on an average, we are living 65 years, and out of 65, last 10 years, you leave it for all the other elements and physical stability. So you have got 55. Out of 55, 35 has gone. You have got only 20 years. And in 20 years, whether you can become a millionaire or a billionaire, can you become a millionaire or a billionaire in 20 years? Yeah, of course, you can become, but if you go with the same orthodox way, having a clinic or setting your hospital and going, you may make money, you may become wealthy, but you cannot become rich. कितने लोगों को मालूम है रिच और वेल्थी में डिफरेंस क्या है? Rich means he will have finance as well as time freedom. Wealthy is he will have finance, but he doesn't have time freedom. तो हमें रिच बनना है. and that too with the very shortest period. That is possible only with the entrepreneurship. The exponential growth is only possible by entrepreneurship, because Zig Ziglar says that, okay, Zig Ziglar says that you need to be unique. If you have got unique idea, this one, let me come back. You all the way to top. Entrepreneurship is the only thing which will take you all the way to top. Okay, and entrepreneurship in the health sector is the future. Believe me, in the health sector, entrepreneurship is the only way. Okay, it's the future. It's the future of what you call the world. For that, you need to become an entrepreneur. If you want to have exponential growth, you want to become rich very early, and by that you want to, at the same time, you want to contribute to the other's life. Be an entrepreneur. Try to think about the entrepreneur, becoming an entrepreneur. Okay, so it is the future. Then who is an entrepreneur? As per the Google or the other, this one, business world, the entrepreneur is the one who finds an opportunity to serve people in some way with a product or service, okay, that they want. Okay, that they want. Okay, and he has a unique idea, has a greater purpose to add value to others' life, and a greater product or service to solve a unique problem. He'll be called as an entrepreneur. And who takes a calculated risk, even being innovative in his venture. So he is having a purpose, he has got an idea, he has got a product or service, a greater product or service which can solve a greater problem. At the same time, he is taking a risk. He is an entrepreneur. And congratulations to all of you. You all are already on the way of becoming an entrepreneur. Okay, congratulate yourself, pat yourself. अपने आप को आप शाबाशी दे देना, because you are already on the way of becoming an entrepreneur. क्यों बोलो? Why? Why? Okay, this is because an entrepreneur should have a unique idea. And Ayurveda, if you start reading Ayurveda, you will come across infinite number of unique ideas, so that you can start your own entrepreneurship. Okay, so you need to break your head. If you read Ayurveda, if you read classics, you'll come across n number of ideas which you can convert into an entrepreneurship, entrepreneur product or service. And your purpose, because you are going to add value to others by giving help. Okay, and you have got the both thing. You have got product also and service also, because you can make your own medicine, or you can make your own device using either principle, and at the same time will be helping the people with your health services. So you have got both of them. You have got an advantage with compared to other entrepreneurs of the other field. And best thing is you need not to take any risk, because already it has been successfully presented in the classics. Mantra sampravaktavyam na mimamsya padachana. Okay, phala will be achieved. Okay, the fruits will be seen. You need not to think about this one, whatever the treatment has been given in the classics. You need to only use it as it is. This is the greatest advantage of what we are having. Okay, and understanding this one, I could make it. I made an Ayurveda word, Ayurveda and entrepreneurship, Ayurpreneur, and I founded Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub for the community of my Ayurveda professionals. Okay. Now you may ask, sir, आप तो कहीं पे ये करते हो, ठीक है, आपने Ayurveda Academy का found किया, और but still you are working as a professor. Yes, I am working as a professor, but what made me to qualify this particular for this talk is I am the world's first and the only Ayurveda transformation coach. You can Google. You Google, you will find my profile. Okay, and I founded the Ayurveda Academy. I have started my journey. Okay, I have founded the Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub also. Thus, I am an entrepreneur, because I have got a unique idea to help my Ayurveda professionals to come out of their mediocre lifestyle and achieve abundant lifestyle, at the same time being significant. I have got a unique idea, a greater purpose, okay, and the product and services. That's why I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, my purpose is to elevate the self-confidence, self-respect, and professional significance of all my fellow Ayurveda professionals. That's why I started my Ayurveda journey way back in 2019 once the COVID has started. Okay. I read many of the books. I went through many mentorship programs, and I tried to find out what I can use, how can I help my Ayurveda professionals. Okay. As my philosophy was always lingering in my mind that what I don't know, what because that I could not achieve what I should have been achieving in my life, that my students should not suffer like that, and I should give it to them. So whatever is external outside this Ayurveda community, what is making a lot of money, I want to bring it to Ayurveda people. Okay, so I made a mission. Came up with this mission statement. Hi, I am Dr. Vivekanand Mohan, founder of Ayurveda Academy, Ayurveda Life Hub, and I am on a mission to help 100,000 Ayurveda professionals to live entrepreneur lifestyle with Ayurveda to accomplish a social and professional significance, financial abundance, time freedom. Okay, using my business model that I business. And I found that why our Ayurveda people are failing is this system is not there. Of course, the institutional system is there, but unfortunately, our B.A.M.S. students do not understand that. What you need to be successful in the entrepreneurship or in the life is you need a mentor. You are having teachers, you are lucky, you people are lucky, you are good teachers are there. But unfortunately, what happens, B.A.M.S. students, they do not value their teachers in their institution. Okay? And they don't get into a system. There is no system. Of course, the curriculum is there, B.A.M.S. first year, second year, third year, fourth year, all these things are there. But that system is not being used to build their own, what you call the competence. So I made an Ayurveda significance triangle through which I want to help all the Ayurveda students so that they can become good successful entrepreneurs. I want to behave as a mentor, like A for advice. This is a mnemonics what I made. After in Ayurveda, mentor is called as after. This has been taught 5 years back. This has been given importance that mentor should be there in your life. Your teachers are there. Okay. So the after should be advisory, appreciating, penalize when you do wrong things, and transform your life, and he should be accountable for all your success and failure. And I made a community with the 6 C's, that there should be conviction in Ayurveda. There should be clarity, competency, confidence, consistency, and collaboration. Unless we do not collaborate, we won't excel. Sabka sa sabka vikas. And you should have a system. Now you are in the system now. You are in B.A.M.S. first year. You have got certain subjects. You read them. Then you use the next year. And next year they are interconnected. Don't believe that once the exam is over, everybody will forget the first year and then they think the second year. And because that the broken chain is there, because that the system is not working, you need to keep that chain intact. For that, you need to become specific. So, why I have been called as an entrepreneur? As I told, I have got a purpose, I have got an idea, and I have got these. I have built a community of entrepreneurs, and I have got the product to offer. That is the coaching with Ayurveda Success Blueprint, Ayurveda Business Model, Ayurveda Business Mastery, and the Ayurveda Business Empire. But why would come? Because see, even I had these myths. मेरे दिमाग में भी ये धारणाएं थे, गलत धारणाएं कि entrepreneurship जो है वो business class को कोई करना है, and the people should have that inclination toward business, and then those people can be on. So even I had these myths in my mind. आप कितने लोगों को है? I believe that आपको भी एक कोई ना कोई दिमाग में ऐसा रहेगा कि हम तो डॉक्टर बनने के लिए आए भाई, थोड़ी entrepreneur बनने के लिए आए. Is it? हम तो डॉक्टर बनने के लिए आए, हम थोड़ी entrepreneur बनने के लिए. Of course, doctor is an entrepreneur, as I told you. You have got a product. तो मेडिसिन जो भी लिखेंगे आपका प्रोडक्ट है. Service, you are seeing the patient, you are diagnosing the patient, and you are making a treatment plan, and then you are helping them. So you are already an entrepreneur. Okay, so the myth is that to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to invent something novel and groundbreaking. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Always should be an innovative होना ऐसा जरूर नहीं है. Because already in Ayurveda classics it has been given. So you take up that only. A lot of things are there which are there lying in the classics, unused. Okay, unused. You use them. You pick up one of them. It's a treasure. Mine is there. Golden gold mine is there. Diamond mine is there. Ayurveda is diamond mine. You take up one, pick up that and use it. Okay. So you need not to be novel. Of course, नया कुछ invent करने का जरूरत नहीं. You need not to do that. You go to the classics. You pick up from there. You use it. And give the reference that I have taken it from here. No worries. That is a gratitude you should show. Then also you can entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are, the second myth is entrepreneurs are born, not made. It's also wrong. Whatever the multi-millionaire entrepreneurs are, successful entrepreneurs are there in the world now, they are all from the lower, economically lower class. They were never nobody was there in their family as an entrepreneur, and they started as a job seekers, job holders, and then they were entrepreneurs, then they become entrepreneurs. Now I'm an intrapreneur and becoming an entrepreneur because I am adding value to my institution where I'm working, where I'm doing my job. That's why I'm an intrapreneur. I'm adding value. And now I'm becoming an entrepreneur because I want to go out of this one. I want to reach out of this institution. I want to help the other people also. That's why I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm not a born entrepreneur. My parents were government employees, school teacher. But I can be entrepreneur. And you may have heard a myth that 95%. And she became the menopause coach. And she has made 75 lakhs rupees in 10 months. How many of the Ayurvedic doctors are making like who are in general practice? 75 lakhs rupees in 10 months. That too with her time freedom. Okay. Another, this spectacle person, he is an engineer by profession. He did M.Sc. psychology. Okay, PhD in psychology. That's why he called himself as a doctor, because the doctorate is awarded to him, PhD. And he positioned himself as a memory coach. And in the last 2 years, can you guess how much he has earned as a memory coach? 10 crore rupees. 10 crore rupees. Memory coach. And Ayurveda has given so much major rasayanas. Achar rasayana, rasayana. We are not using them. Another one fellow is here. He is also engineer by profession. Engineer V.P. Singh. He positioned himself as a reverse spine coach, spine engineer. And he is making a lot of money. He has learned. He was engineer for 55 years. Okay, he was engineer for 55 years. And at the age of 55, he joined a diploma course for anatomy. Okay, he learned anatomy in the diploma course, and then he learned Marma Chikitsa at Haridwar and tendon breathing technique in Haridwar. Okay, and he has positioned himself as a spine reversal. So we are teaching chakra healing, chakras. You'll come across once you go to this course now. In the first year itself, I think you'll be taught the anatomy, marma, okay, chakras. Okay, but we are not using them. We are only reading, writing for exams, and we are not using them to make money. Why this is happening for Ayurveda students? Why are not making this opportunity? Why are not making using of them? Because this is because of lack of awareness. You are not thinking differently. You have got attitude issue because you wanted to be in MBBS, and unfortunately you are married to B.A.M.S. and you are not happy. You are repenting. Because of that, you will be staying there only. So now you are not enjoying here. You are not making out of it. You are not seeing the opportunities lying there. That is attitude. Ignorance. Ignorance is the biggest crime what we are doing with ourselves. Okay. And low risk appetite. Okay, low risk appetite. Low risk appetite is there. Okay. And we are not, because we are not branding ourselves as an Ayurveda expert. We are not branding ourselves as, because that we are not able to make this particular opportunity. Okay. For that we need to brand ourselves as Ayurveda expert. Why we should do that? Because we are Indians first. And there is in the branding and in marketing, there is a law, the law of borders. For example, in the Ayurveda origin is in India. So when you present it yourself as Ayurveda doctor to any other nations, those people will pursue you as an expert of that Ayurveda, because you will be considered more authentic. You will be considered more genuine, because it is a conception, that is a perception in the brain of the people, that the original where it originates, that becomes a more authentic. Electronic foods are considered as more authentic if they come from Japan. Cars are considered more best quality if they come from German. Isn't it? In the same way, make use of this. You are in India, born in India, you are Indians, and you are using Ayurveda, you are reading Ayurveda, you are learning Ayurveda, and you will be brand ambassadors of Ayurveda in other countries. Because global borders have diminished now. By this digital era, you can redefine your target, you can redefine your market. You can reach any corner of the globe. You can treat any patient from any corner of the globe. For that, you need to establish. The another main reason why I'm more emphasizing to become an Ayurveda expert is, if you do not become an Ayurveda expert, if you go into an allopathic general practice, cross practice rather, you'll be in the red ocean. What is the red ocean? In red ocean, competition is more, opportunities are less, because you need to fight with the 5 big sharks. The big sharks are there already in that red ocean. The allopathy, their own specialists, super specialists are there. Their own specialists are there. Along with them, our own Ayurveda friends are there doing the same allopathy general practice. And even homeopathy friends are there, other Unani friends are there. And above all this, non-medicals are there, who are also doing the same, who are also giving the same medicine what you are writing, allopathic, and either antibiotic or analgesic or whatever. So you need to compete with these people. So opportunities are less and competition is more. That will push you to professional insecurity, social insignificance, professional insignificance, legal insecurity. Okay, mediocre lifestyle. Okay. And thanks to COVID-19, how many of you believe that after COVID-19 something has changed in the health sector as well as in the other world? 2 things have changed. 2 things change हो गई COVID के बाद. One is awareness about Ayurveda has increased. Now it is easy for you people. You people are blessed in being in this era and becoming an Ayurveda people, because the lot of noise is going about the Ayurveda in the whole world, and all the common public also coming to know about the Ayurveda, its values and its importance, and they can easily accept you. They'll come to you. And at the same time, the revolution has become a digital area, because of that we are able to connect. Because of this, we are able to connect now. You are sitting in the Gorakhpur and I am in Rajkot, and we are conversing as if we are sitting in front of each other. And let us make use of this. Online consultations are coming. And if you are an expert and online consultation club together, you can reach anywhere and you can make a lot of money. See, near to you people only, Haridwar, Patanjali, Ramdev Baba is there. He is a true entrepreneur. He is earning 12,000 crore a year. His turnover is that, using Divya Ayurveda pharmacy. Okay. See, Ayurveda is booming. Who says that Ayurveda cannot make money? Ayurveda can help you to make money. Ayurveda is a big money machine. But unfortunately, we could not explore it. We could not use it. We could not convert it for money machine. Our knowledge, we didn't convert it to make money, because of lack of that 7 blocks what I told. See there, the prediction is that the Ayurveda market size is going to grow 124.41%. Okay, it is a cumulative annual growth rate. By 2028, the market will be $16,230 million US dollar. Okay, which was 7,273.3 million US dollar in 21. The Ayush Ministry also has come up with a lot of innovatives so that the Ayurveda can be what we call propagated to each and every corner of the globe. They have come with the medical value travel programs. Okay, heal in India. Okay, heal in India is the project has been taken by the Ayush Ministry. Okay. So you can treat the outside patient also, then your the patient can be gone. So Ayush Health Hub, Ayush Health Hub has been developed. Tourism, Ayush Health Tourism is coming up. So people are supposed to be ready for that to make use of the opportunity. Okay, so even digitalization has been known by the Ayush Ministry, and they have come with an Ayush Grid, which is a backbone digital service, IT service has been started, and even WHO, World Health Organization, is very much serious. And even in Summit 20, you must have observed the Ayurveda is more highlighted, and in Gujrat, India, is the ITRA, okay, Institute of Training for PG in Ayurveda, that has been granted it has been identified as the World Traditional Medicine Center. Okay, so there are scope of Ayurveda is there, lot of scope of Ayurveda. The lot of money is going to be flooded there, and it is going to be $1 billion market in the very near future. That is within 2 to 3 years. Okay, so once you are completing B.A.M.S., you will be at the golden age of the Ayurveda entrepreneurship. फिर भी आपको लग रहा है if you are skeptical about these data, let me help you out. Okay, I found 3 strangest secrets of Ayurveda to overcome these skepticism. These 7 blocks what were blocking us and forcing us to live a B.A.M.S. shadow career. Why I call it a shadow career? हम तो B.A.M.S. डिग्री लेंगे, B.A.M.S. डिग्री लेते हैं और हम क्या करते हैं? एलोपैथिक मेडिसिन प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. That is a shadow career. It is called a shadow career. So let me help you out that with the Ayurveda itself, Ayurveda has given 3 strangest secrets. Why I call it strangest secret? They are strange, because it has not been seen or thought, even though they are virtually evident. मैं नया कुछ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. They are in the book, but unfortunately we never use them in that way. That's why they are strange and secret, because already they are there, but still they have not been explored. Okay, that is strange. Why the people have not explored them, or why you don't think in that way? So, strangest secret. What are these strangest secret? Believe and succeed. Western world says that believe and succeed. We say that believe in the universal powers. Okay, that's it. Second is simply think. The Western world says that you should only think. If you do not think, you'll become into conformity. If you think, you'll become a successful. So that is Yukti Upashraya. And act with the unconscious competence. Unconscious competence, that is Satvavajaya. So Deva Upashraya, Yukti Upashraya, Satvavajaya. These 3 things have been told in Ayurveda. And that is it is packaged in the different words from the Western world, and they have become the biggest coaches of the world who are transforming the life of the others. And we are not using our own science for our mindset programming. Okay, so the secret number 1, as I told you, believe and succeed, it is nothing but the law of attraction. Law of attraction, because what happens, our actions are dependent upon our beliefs. Our actions are dependent upon our beliefs, because beliefs are made in the subconscious mind. Beliefs are generated in subconscious mind. Beliefs are in subconscious mind. From there, all those beliefs what we have, according to we'll value the things, and those values will generate the thoughts in the same way. What are our beliefs, what are our values? They become our thoughts, and those thoughts will have their own emotions, and those emotions will become our behavior, and that will lead to the actions. So if you do not believe in Ayurveda, okay, if you do not believe in Ayurveda, you cannot value it, and when you cannot value it, you cannot think about it. How can you make use of it? Emotionally, you are not attached to that. And because that you don't behave as an expert of Ayurveda, and because that you are not getting Ayurveda results, you are not becoming an entrepreneur. You are not becoming a money-making entrepreneur. Okay. So secret number 2 is think and focus to achieve your goal. This is Yukti, logical thinking. Okay. You need to think out of the box. Let me give you a roadmap. कितने लोगों को roadmap चाहिए? Look at that. There is a roadmap. Okay. You are now in the phase 1. I believe that all our B.A.M.S. first year students are there. Network issue is there. Unstable network is there. Now it's okay. Hello. Now is it okay?
One to six, sir. 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 5.
One, two, three, five. 1, 2, 3, 5. Is it okay now?
Sir.
आपकी आवाज आ रही है मुझे. मेरी वीडियो बंद करो क्या? थोड़ा अनस्टेबल नेटवर्क रहेगा. मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Audible, sir. Audible.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. So, B.A.M.S., all of you are in the B.A.M.S. first year. Today only you make a roadmap. Okay? To be a successful entrepreneur. Why I am calling entrepreneur? I started this word calling your call start from today onwards. You start calling yourself as entrepreneur, not an entrepreneur doctor, entrepreneur. Because once you affirm it, when you make an impression on your subconscious mind, that becomes that belief, that will become your belief, and that belief will give you values, and you'll have emotion, then you'll have thoughts, and then you'll act accordingly. So phase 1, be ambitious. आपको ambitious बनना है. Be ambitious and have conviction in Ayurveda concept and learn them. Phase 2, when you're in the second year, set your professional goal. After finalizing your niche, don't be general. You need to be specific. Ayurveda doctor, I can treat everything. No, don't be like that. Even with the B.A.M.S. degree, if you stick to only one expertise, like either I want to treat thyroid, I want to treat liver, I want to treat prostate, I want to treat kidneys, you only stick to one thing. That is called as niche finalization. Why we fail? We want to look into everything and it's not possible. It's not possible for all of us to read all the diseases. Of course, for exams, you need to read. To clear the exams, to have the general knowledge, you need to read. But if you want to become successful in Ayurveda practice, come with only one particular disease or the problem that you want to solve as an expert. For that, you need not to do any medical post-graduation. For that, you need not to make medical post-graduation. You can, from today, if you start working, after next 5 years, you will be an expert. Because accordingly, you will be setting into the system and you will be reading the same thing. And of course, along with the other subjects. And in every subject, how those subjects are going to contribute to your particular that disease, how they can be helpful, how can they support your mission. Okay, finalize that goal. Phase number 3, when you are in third year, final year, learn the required skill set for that niche what you have finalized, of course, along with others. And fourth is, in internship, you may feel, no, I cannot go be certain things because we are human beings. We feel that to quit that particular mission, we are not supposed to quit because difficulties are not coming to obstruct us, but to instruct us. Okay, so make a roadmap. Okay, so have a goal setting. Of course, this is for my academy I have made the DYS goal setting formula. DYS means decide, U for yours, S for self, or use Daiva knowledge, Yukti knowledge, and Satojaya to set your goal. Because you may plan, but the universe may not agree. So you need to take the help of universe also, that is Daiva. What your Daiva is telling you, which in your Kundali, in your particular date of birth, what you are going to best. That is written there. You need to explore it. And apply the logical mind. For your socio-economic conditions, what will be the best? What are the Daiva is giving? They will be giving 2 to 3 options. Out of 2 to 3 options, what your social conditions, your financial conditions, your economic conditions will help you or help you to support your goal. And Satoja, what your heart is wishing, heart, the emotional mind, that is supposed to be taken care when you are deciding your goal. Without emotion, nothing is happening. If you are connecting with me, then you have got an emotion towards learning new thing. If you are not connecting with me, there is lack of emotion. That's why you are not connecting with me, or I am not able to generate that emotion with you people. Okay, so this is what you should have. Now I am giving my plan to the Ayurveda ecosystem setup journey. What I have planned for my academy members, that is within the next 10 years, they should be able to make 10 crore rupees recurring income annually. If they go through the process what the system is. And you people are very early. You are started now. If you within 5 years you can do it. Once your B.A.M.S. completed, internship completed, you'll be able to earn. You plan like that. Don't think that we'll think tomorrow, we'll think in final year, we'll think in internship, we'll think in PG. No. From this to only fix up your monetary goal. What you want to, how much you want to earn. Okay, and this is possible. Okay, because if you have got a system, I made an IFL method, okay, where you need to have competency in the concept mindset. There should be clear mindset with the concept. If you develop a skill set, complete skill set, and if you know how to monetize it, and if you are relevant with the particular need of the society now, and you have got proper marketing tools, then you can enjoy your sales and the services like a festival. You'll be making a lot of money. Okay. The secret number 3 is act with unconscious competence. Instill competence in your 80 billion neurons. Our body में 80 billion neurons are there, and those are the reason for our actions. And those 80 billion neurons are guided by our subconscious mind. That is Sattva-Vajaya. You need to reprogram your mind. And you need to be unconscious competence. You should achieve Ayurveda. In Ayurveda, unconscious competence. There are 4 types of competence are there. How many of you know that? There is unconscious incompetence is there. Because now you are very fresh, you don't know anything about the Ayurveda. You are unconscious. You don't know Ayurveda, and you are incompetent. But once you start learning Ayurveda, you are consciously knowing that yes, this is Ayurveda, this Vata is this, Pitta is this, Kapha is this, but still you are not competent in the first year B.A.M.S. Okay, and by final year you may become conscious competence if you are very much focused and working. You know that yes, this is Ayurveda, act like this, and I am able to do this, and you will think and act. That is conscious competence. You will think and act. Bike चलाने से पहले bike when you are not knowing how to ride the bike, you are unconscious and incompetent. Once you know that what are the parts of the bike, what is the gear, what is the clutch, what is the accelerator, you are conscious, but still you are not able to ride it. It is incompetence. Conscious incompetence. You started learning the bike, and initially what happens, you will think, I have to apply the brake, I have to raise this, that somebody is coming in front of me, I have to turn it. You will start thinking and acting. That is called conscious competence. But once you become perfect with that bike riding, do you think, kab brake marna hai, kab ye karna hai, it will be automatically going on. Our body will be automatically doing that. You are not speaking on phone, you will be riding the bike. That is called as unconscious competence. We need to achieve that unconscious competence. Okay. Okay. So to become unconscious competent, what you need to do? You need to learn. Whatever you learn, you adapt it. Learning means what? The learning is to how you identify the concept, how do you understand the concept, and then you should analyze those concepts and you should validate those concepts. जो भी आप सीखते हो उसको understand करो, analyze करो, validate करो. So that is a perfect learning. Learning that doesn't mean that रट्टा मार ले exam लिख दिया गया. No, that's not learning. You need to validate those concepts. Then adopt them. Whatever you learned, you adopt in your practice. You put into your daily practice. Okay, so that you will develop a skill. So keep your mindset open. Don't go with a particular pre-conceptual word. This one. Don't be prejudiced. Be flexible. And for third one, then you become once you start implementing them after adopting. Okay, repeatedly when you do. Okay, when you understand the results, when you leverage those results, opportunities, and they make your results happening, then you'll become competent. Okay, so now it is time to give away all your mediocre thinking. अभी आपको बाहर आना है जो regular mindset से. You are now supposed to be an entrepreneur, and for that you need to think as if you already achieved it. There is a technique in the neuro-linguistic programming, that is Sattva-Vajaya Chikitsa. that if you want to be successful, write down what you want to be. Write down, because written goals are always achieved. Write down what you want to be, how much money you will be earning, whatever you write in the present tense. For example, I am Dr. Vivekanand. I am having 10 crore rupees in my account by 2026 using my Ayurveda knowledge. And what you'll be doing when you earn 10 crore rupees, you visualize that personality, your own personality, and try to act like that only. That is called act as if you already achieved that 10 crore rupees in your account now. That is called different thinking. That is called successful thinking. If you do not think like that, it is a mediocre thinking. Okay? Because the great news is that Ayurveda advocates entrepreneurship. Okay? Ayurveda advocates entrepreneurship. Okay? So a lot of opportunities are there. Then what are the opportunities? What are the opportunities? I could identify 7 streams of income making money machines in Ayurveda. Of course, these are nomenclatures, these designations is from my academy. I myself have generated, but let us see the concepts. Okay. Number 1 is Ayurveda integrative philosophy, what the name I have given. You can establish yourself, your clinic or your hospital or your franchisee. Franchise, think big. Always try to have a franchise of your own hospital. With an integrative medicine concept, integrate the different streams of medicine for one particular problem, so that you can give holistic treatment along with the help of the other experts of the other integrative medicines. And by that you will be having you will have your group working for one particular bigger problem. By that you can make money, and everybody will be sharing the revenue, and then you will be developing your own franchisee. There is a franchise called as Ayurveda. Ayurveda. AYURVAID. Ayurveda. It's from Bangalore based, and those people have already established this integrative medicine practice. They use Ayurveda and physiotherapy, okay, for cancer patients. And they have started franchise also. They are giving their chains of hospitals, Ayurveda. Okay, and they are making a lot of money, and the owner is the entrepreneur. Number 2 is Ayurveda Star Vaidya. If you are not happy to collaborate with other people, you establish your as a star Vaidya. Means Ayurveda perfect Vaidya. So that you will be setting an ecosystem where you will be making your own SOPs, and those SOPs can be given to your own hospital, your subordinates, and they will be working for you. You can be free, and the same one then will be making money. Because you are set an SOP, standard operating procedure. ये पेशेंट आया तो इसका ये एग्जामिनेशन करना है, ये फाइंडिंग आया तो ये मेडिसिन देना है, ये फाइंडिंग आया तो ये ट्रीटमेंट देना है, ये मैनेजमेंट करना है. That is all standard prepared. By that you can achieve that. Number 3 is Ayurveda coach recorder. Now I would like to tell all the teachers who are sitting there, they can make themselves, they can establish themselves as Ayurveda coach. As I told you, the menopause coach is there. She is an accountant. And our Ayurveda gynec people or Ayurveda girls, all female graduates of Ayurveda, they are not anywhere there in the health fitness coaches, psychology coaches, life coaches, menopause coach, menarche coach, dysmenorrhea coach. It can be any coach. Okay, then I will start a frat. If you are not into clinical practice, no, sir, I want to become a businessman, and I want to have on my own other setup. Then you can start your own startup. It can be a medicine preparation, it can be equipment preparation, it can be other raw material supply, whatever. That is an opportunity is there. You can have now the multiple apps are coming. Okay, so that is the Ayurveda Tech Genie. If you are very much passionate about the technology and you are very much savvy about the technology, you can make use of that, because a lot of Ayurveda doctors are wanting that digital services in the world, and it will be booming up. And you people, if you are interested to use that technology and you are very much passionate about using the technology, you can help those doctors to set up their own digital services. Because you will be a good content writer, you will be a good copywriter, because you already know Ayurveda. So that those you will pay more compared to if they are going to pay others, because they have to give the. If I have to set up my website, I have to give all my content, because the person who is preparing my website, designing my website, is not an Ayurvedic person, is not a medical. I have to give all my content. Imagine if our own B.A.M.S. friend is technologically sound and he is designing websites and he knows the Ayurveda, he can prepare himself the content, he can do the copywriting, and he can reduce the burden of that service for me, and then I will be happy to pay more to that my friend who will be designing my website. So that is Ayurveda Tech Genie. So don't get disheartened. The people who wanted to go for engineering, but unfortunately they are here, you are fortunate enough because you can make a lot of money using Ayurveda as well as technology. That is Ayurveda Tech Genie, what I have given them name. And Ayurveda Agri Health. If you have got a lot of land sitting in your what you call your ancestral land is there, your ecological conditions are good, then grow the Ayurvedic medicines, supply it. A big market is there. Be an Ayurveda Agri Health. And seventh one is, no, sir, I don't have land. I don't have this inclination towards startup. I don't have technology knowledge. I don't have the coaching also. I cannot be Ayurveda Vaidyas only, or I cannot do the general practice in India. But I am very much interested in research. I am very much interested in writing the books. I am very much interested in preparing the articles. Then you are Ayurveda author genius. You are Ayurveda Agile. That is, you can write the clinical research projects. You can take up from the clinical trials of that, and you can prepare a report and you can give them. By that, you will be paid. Okay, so these are 7. Other than that, why I have not considered here the job opportunities, because I am advocating, I am making for freedom. I am speaking here for freedom. And once you get into job, you lose your freedom. Okay, of course, if you are passionate about the job, you can go there, no issues. The government jobs are there. You can be Ayush chairperson for the other nations from the government of India. Okay, if there CCRS is there, if you want to go for research and want to be job at the same time. Okay, a lot of jobs are there. Okay, in the private colleges are there. But as I'm speaking, entrepreneurship is you need to be innovative, you need to be contributing to the whole world, and you should be making a lot of money. That is possible. That's only by these 7 particular steps. Okay, so don't get into conformity. My last final message is that don't get into conformity. Fix your professional goal today and to be an Ayurveda entrepreneur so that you can enjoy the life. Very soon you can be enjoying the whole world. Because that is the biggest difficulty for Ayurveda entrepreneurship is not the lack of opportunities. It is rather lack of entrepreneurial mindset and conviction in Ayurveda. That's why I spoke much about the mindset. That's a lack of it. Okay. Because you need to be entrepreneur. Business, of course, if you start a clinic, it will be like a business. Because their set pattern is there. Set clinic, same medicines. A lot of abundance in your life. Okay. So if you go with the same orthodox clinic setup and being there 24/7, next 40 years of life, in the same clinic, you are sitting there, going morning, you are going there, sitting there, attending your patients, coming back at the end, and again you are sleeping and again going back. This is a mechanical life. You live a mechanical life. So don't be into business. Try to be an entrepreneur. So that the entrepreneur will give you a privilege to set up your ecosystem. So what is an ecosystem? Ecosystem is which will give you a privilege. It will make you free at the front end. You'll be working at the back end. Front end, somebody will be working for you, system will be working for you. You'll be getting a lot of money. Even when you are not working, you'll be getting money in your this one. It's a passive income. Okay? If you want to enjoy passive income, you need to be an entrepreneur. Okay? So how many of you want to grab this opportunity? How many of you want to become an entrepreneur now? Raise your hands because the opportunity is calling. Okay, it is left to you now, accept or decline. So if you want to accept, raise your hands and thumbs up that, yes, sir, we want to be entrepreneurs. Yes, we are going to be entrepreneurs and we will replace all those people who are making a lot of money, not being any medical, but still they are using Ayurveda principles and they are making a lot of money. And we want to be there. Everywhere I want to see our Ayurveda students should be there. as a coaches, because we are the more deserving people, because we are taught about Swastharakshanam, Aturasya Vikarapasham. And even the memory, mind, culture, values, spirituality. Okay, so Sharira, Manas, Atma, and Indriya. For all that, we have got treatment. Okay, today one day I was seeing in a newspaper, Sadhguru is going to run a program. It's called inner programming. That is what Sadhguru is going to do. So spirituality and mindset programming, they are booming. So you can become that coach. So I believe that all of you have got a lot of value from this one, and I thank all of you for that attentive learning, listening. And if you have got any questions, I'm happy to attend those questions. And if you want to follow me, kindly follow me on my Twitter handle at Vivekanand Kull, and Instagram Vivekanand _Kullolli. I've got my Facebook, Vivekanand Mohan Kullolli. I've got Facebook also, Ayurveda Academy, and I've got my own Facebook group is there. If anybody is interested to join that, I'll share that link with your teachers, and they can circulate you. And my WhatsApp number is 99450799276. If you want to have any clarity about your goals, your future goals, and those things, you can connect with me on WhatsApp itself, because it will not be possible for me to attend the calls. So you can connect with me. Okay, and you can also mail me at vivekanandpur@gmail.com if you got anything else, because I got one template for goal setting. So if you wish, you can connect with me and I can share that template. You can fill it up so that I can give some clarity about your goals depending upon TUIS goal setting formula. That is, using I am a numerologist also. I know numerology also for your kind information. I am an Ayurveda doctor, Vaidya. I am a teacher, I am a teacher, I am a surgeon, I am a numerologist, I am a neuro-linguistic programming trainer, okay, and I am an entrepreneur coach. So I am using all that knowledge to help my students, all my next generation, or my colleagues also. I am able to help my colleagues also, all the teachers, if they want to become Ayurveda coach recognized. Okay, all these names I have given. Okay, I want to help all of you, okay, to make you successful entrepreneurs. So if you want to connect, you can mail me vivekanandpur@gmail.com, and I will share you all my links. Okay, even in WhatsApp also you can share links. So I'll be giving a book, free book, e-book, if you connect with me. That is how 6 steps of branding yourself as an Ayurveda expert. Okay, that will be a free gift from my side to this wonderful institution, which is my own, because I am the junior of Dr. Manjunath sir, and I'm thankful to Manjunath sir and all the host people there. Okay, so I'm immensely grateful to all of them. They have given an opportunity to interact with people. Now, if any questions are there, any doubts are anything for that matter related to your career, you can ask. Okay, I'm open for the discussion.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for your interesting words and innovative ideas. But my personal question is that, sir, now you gave thoughts of entrepreneurship in Ayurveda. That is most interesting and the newest thing in the Ayurveda. But to keep this thought burning till the last, what to do? Because some prof exams will come, tests will come.
Yeah.
I will involve in all that.
I got it. I got you. Okay. And it's a great question actually, and it's a more practical question. I appreciate you, Doctor. Your good name?
Mitesh Dubey, sir.
Mitesh, I appreciate you for this particular question. Okay, let me answer you. You can take it. See, this happens with everyone. Okay. Why it becomes problem for us is we always behave as a compartmental. Our behavior is compartmental behavior. For example, if you fix that, today if you fix that, sir, I want to be a Marma therapist. Okay, Mitesh, if you fix that, sir, I want to work with therapist and I want to treat the patient of the frozen shoulder or the spine problems. Okay. Now, what our mind says that no, I have to focus only on this, and because that we start behaving only compartmental behavior, and at the same time you need to attend all the academic assignments and all things, and we think that they are different from this particular goal. It's not like that. They are not different from this particular goal. It is your intelligence how you will make use of all those other assignments. For example, if it is Padartha Vidya, if you are reading, what concept of what technique of Padartha Vidya will be helpful for me to understand Marma in a better way? Okay, what technique of the Ashtanga Hridaya, where the Dinacharya is given, so Rutucharya is given, how they can help me to help my spine problem patients? Okay, so if you think in that combined way, holistic way, okay, once you go into surgery, final year, you should read what are the surgical conditions which will force us to go for surgery, and where we cannot, where we can avoid surgery for such spine problems. If you come with that particular listing and tabling, okay, can note down all those things. By that you'll be an expert. Rather, these all subjects are helping you to become an expert. They are not obstructing you. It's how you take. That's what I told you. It's our mindset. It's our mindset how we take. If you read the subjects as a burden for the exams, you won't enjoy them, you won't remember them, and you need to struggle a lot. But if you emotionally connect with them, and with this particular cause, for all my spine problem pathologies, I want to be a spine expert. Anatomy, how anatomy is going to help me, how the physiology is going to help me, Kriya is going to help me, how the Rachana is going to help me, how Padartha can be helping, how Ashtanga can be helping. Okay, and then second year when you come, how the Roga Nidan will be helping me, how the Charaka will be helping, how the what you call Sastruta will be helping, how the naturopathy will be helping for my patients, how the physiotherapy can be helping for my patients. Okay, when you come to the medicine, what are the medical conditions where these such spine problems are coming up? What are the where the surgical intervention is required? Okay, well, what are the neurological examination I need to do when you are in the Nidana or in the medicine cases, clinics? If you think in that way, I think you will be happy and will be cherishing everyday learning. Okay, Mitesh? Okay, in that way we need to think. Don't think differently. They are all integrated. They are integrated.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you for suggestions.
Yes. Any other questions? I am okay with Hindi also. Hindi में भी आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. Language should not be barrier for us to connect. Yes.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, one of our teacher told us about some website, CCRS, and usually I used to visit and found that the Baxan pharmacy and Cipla pharmacy are going to create medicines for Ayurveda medicine on a large scale, and we already know that Cipla and Baxan pharmacy are the sharks in allopathy medicine. When they prepare the medicine, say for example, Lip 52 or any other medicine, then that medicine are going to be raw. But in case of when similar type of medicine prepared by Vednath or Dabur company, then they didn't excel on a large scale. What are their fault?
Okay. Good, great question. Very practical question. I appreciate your good name, dear.
Adarsh Patel.
Yes, Adarsh. Okay. You are from Gujrat?
No, sir. From Gorakhpur.
Okay, no issues. Patels are more common in Gujarat. That's why I asked. No worries. Okay. Let me come to your first question. Your first question is that how we can survive in the competition. Is it? When the already greater sharks are there, how we can survive if we also get into that medicine preparation? Is it? It's the first question. Let me answer you. For everything, there is a market. For everything, there is a market. How you can compete with them is that extra care for the customers. Okay. When the big sharks, they grow bigger, they give less importance to their customers. Okay. Because they feel that they have reached that this one, and they are personally, emotionally, they are not connected with the patients, customers. Okay. But when you are at the basic level, you'll be more connected to the customer. So that one thing that you can do is that create a community. That's what I'm telling you. The community creation is very much important. You should have the community, what you call the creation. You should have your own club community formation. Once the patient comes to you, joins to you, he should feel that it is his own home. He should be given that hospitality. Okay, that particular care, that particular the services. The service should be good, so that customer satisfaction, if the customers have got satisfaction, they'll join us. See, a lot of 5-star hotels are there, 3-star hotels are there, and even the middle class hotels are there, and even the roadside tapris are also there. Everybody they are making money. Everybody there. But as per their approach and their market. So you need to know which market you want to tap. Don't go with that red ocean. Don't prepare your Leave 52. Okay. You prepare something else. Now you can come with two things. One is the same classical medicines with more authentic and more genuine, without adulteration and with a very good quality you can prepare, and by that you can establish, you can position yourself as a good company, so that you can beat that competition. Second is you can have your own patent drugs, Anubhuta Yoga, which you will be preparing. You will be preparing the formulation combination you will be making, and you will be preparing your own medicine. And that is not available with those companies. Okay, they are not available with those companies. And for that, if you want to sell also, you can sell to them. If you feel that you cannot sustain the market for longer period, you want a lot of money, but you know that you cannot sustain that, you sell that formula to those bigger companies and make a lot of money. And you again prepare another medicine, another formulation, and you sell it to another company. You make a lot of money. Okay, so competition will be there. That is called as a law of fellowship. Law of fellowship. Okay.
Sir, in my opinion, whatever I think that there is a medical college in Lucknow, Anchorage Medical College, which prepare a medicine of stone known as the gravel syrup.
Okay.
Similar type of medicine, sir, prepared by many allopathic company. But that gravel medicine is usually prescribed by allopathic doctor on a large scale. But whereas the other medicine doesn't prescribe by the allopathic doctor on a bulk amount. And sir, one thing is that there is also medicine in Ayurveda known as the Kanta Sudharak Vati, which is more benefit than the Vicks, but people don't use and prescribe that. Sir, my view on that point is that is there any fault in the name?
Yes.
We use very
So, see,
simple nomenclature.
Yes. No, yes, Adarsh, that is a very core point you are touching. Of course, that is, these all questions can be tackled in branding and marketing. Okay, these questions are very specific questions. And if you know the law of branding and laws of the marketing, okay, you can come out of these particular problems. Okay. Now you asked me why the allopathy doctors are also writing. So that is the what you need to make an opportunity. You should find out that two things are there in the to become an entrepreneur and to become a successful. What are the opportunities? Okay, first thing. And second is what the category is empty. That is called as a law of leadership. You identify where the allopathy people do not have medicine. For example, liver pathology, they don't have much medicines. Okay, for corona, they didn't have much medicine. For the what you call the, as you told, the allergic pathology, they don't have medicines. For autoimmune disease, they don't have much medicines. Of course, medicines are there, they are very much costly and they cannot be affordable. But they are not also so much good result yielding. So, well, even many of the allopathy medicines, they write Nielsen capsule, which is for allergic rhinitis. Leave 52, they write for liver pathology. Okay, so you can identify, either you identify those areas where there is the emptiness is there, accordingly you prepare the medicine and you can sell it, one thing. Second is, once the market has been identified, demand is identified, requirement is identified, and if you got a product, then it comes to what should the product name, and it should be catchy. One word which can register in the brain of the mind of the people. Okay, and Vicks is a generic name now. It has become generic name. Everybody calls that, like, give me a Vicks. Okay, and Kanta Sudharaka is, see, it is one is classical word. It's difficult to pronounce and remember by the many people because Sanskrit has not been in the school teaching now. And second is the Vicks is a counter selling drug, whereas Kanta Sudharaka is prescription based drug. Once you give prescription, then only it will be given by the medical shop owner. But Vicks can be given. Over the counter, even allopathy medical shop also give the Vicks. Even the Vicks is an iron product. I don't know how many of you know that. Vicks is an iron product. But still it has been sold by the allopathy doctors. So allopathy pharmacies. And allopathy doctors also write those drugs only where they feel they are safer, they are dealing with safer conditions which are not life-threatening. As an adjuvant, they may use our drug. Okay, so name, of course, name is one thing, brand. That's why the brand should be. That's why now I am the brand. Ayurpreneur Academy is the only brand which is Ayurpreneur. If you type in the Google, Ayurpreneur, if you type in Google, my profile, my website will be appearing. That's why I become a leader of this category. In the same way, if you want to really come up with a pharma medicine preparation, okay, you can have your own unique formula, either from the classic or you make your own and give a good name. And first, before that, you identify the markets for that, customers, target market, size of the market, and you can have concept of proof of concept. You can try it first with your own friends who are practicing, give them, ask them to try and give your feedback. Once you get that, once you know that this can work, then you can come with a very catchy magical name and register it and you go, boom, you'll be successful.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other questions? From girls' side, I didn't get any questions. Either you people are more learned than me or you didn't get anything from this particular webinar. And by the way, I would like to address my female students are there. Do you know that girls happen to be more in number in a class? Now tell me, how many of you are there compared to boys in your class? Girls? Number? 60 intake or 100 intake?
Sir, more than 56.
So it is 100 intake, no? Capacity is 100 students.
100.
So see, more than 50% people are there. Okay. And this is of course, but in other core areas, if you see, more than 60% will be girls and 40% will be boys. Okay. And you people will be leading in the marks also. You'll be toppers. Females will be toppers. Yes or no? All the girls will be always toppers. Yes? Most of the time. No, you don't want to top. Girls don't want to top your exams. Compared to boys. Boys, what do people say? Girls will be usually topping the, they'll be toppers in the university exams. Yes or no? Majority. If you take 50 students, 50 female, 50 boys, 50 students, female will be scoring more number of marks. Out of the majority of them will be scoring more number of marks compared to boys. Yes or no? Don't come with this ego now. It's what I have observed last 20 years I'm teaching. Okay, the girls usually they score, but unfortunately, if you look into the market, how many female or B.A.M.S. girls, they are practicing Ayurveda and they are making a lot of money now. You check out the statistics. 50% of them, they find some other career, either homemaking or some other job. In the rest of 50%, 30% will find the safe job. Okay, safe job, like either teaching or a medical officer or a duty doctor. And rest of 20%, remaining 20%, in 10%, if their husband, spouse are medical field, they will practice with them. Okay, either general practice or Ayurvedic practice or some special practice. Or if the allopathy husband is there, they will be assisting him. Okay, and rest of the 10%, okay, they may come into Ayurvedic practice. Pure Ayurvedic practice on their own, they will establish their own brand. So this is because there is uncertainties are there in their life, of course, because they cannot finalize their niche, their goal and their professional goal, and because they feel that it will depend on their own spouse, because where they will be getting married and where they are going to stay, and accordingly they want to plan it. No, nothing like that. You don't do that. You people are the toppers, you people are the cream people of Ayurveda, and you people should come. And by being an Ayurpreneur, you can balance your family as well as your career, because it doesn't require much time. Weekly, if you are able to afford 3 days, each day 2 hours, you can make millions of rupees using Ayurveda. Okay, that's what I told. That Geeta McKillany, weekly 2 days she attends her patients, her community members. Okay, 2 hours each day, weekly 2 days. And she is making money. All of these, whatever in my community member, all are my community members. Not Miss Ayurveda Academy. May our community may mentorship. I have been mentored by some other community, and there all these people are there, and those people are using only weekly 3 days work, and that to 2 hours per day, and they are making a lot of money. That too online from their home office. They don't have physical any clinic. So don't you think that all our female who are having added responsibility of taking care of the family at the same time, because that they are not able to make their professional career. For people now, the time is very golden age is there. All girls, so come up with your own particular specific niche and establish your brand yourself as that. And from today itself, you start. You find your niche, you start keep on branding yourself as the expert of that. Don't think that no, I have still not completed. I know my B.A.M.S. is not completed. Don't think like that. Start giving some informative, all that in your social media platforms, in your Instagram, in your Facebook, in your LinkedIn. Start posting. Whatever you understand, you post it. No worries. Nobody is perfect. Perfection ladder is always not complete. For you, your seniors will be appearing perfect. For your seniors, their teachers will be appearing perfect. For the teachers, their teachers will appear more perfect than them. And for those teachers, their teachers appear to be more perfect than them. So profession level is never complete. So start from today, brand yourself, call yourself as entrepreneurs, and let us make this mission, the movement, so fast that all of us will be enjoying an abundant lifestyle and will be setting our own ecosystems. Okay. So if any other questions are there, let me attend to questions. I'll be happy to receive more questions, because if you do not ask questions, I feel that my talks were not worthy.
Good afternoon, sir. First
Good
of all, I
afternoon.
would like
Thank
to
you.
I would like to congratulate you for creating Ayurpreneur Academy for the benefit of Ayurveda professionals.
Thank you,
And
madam.
we
Thank
have
you.
very few people in the field of Ayurveda who guide the Ayurveda graduates as what to do and how to do. And today we had an opportunity to interact with one among the very few. And I think from now onwards, our B.A.M.S. batch 2023 would like to call themselves the Ayurveda Ayurpreneurs 2023. Okay.
Yes.
So on behalf of Guru Gorakshnath Institute of Medical Sciences, I thank you, sir, for guiding and motivating our students and for their better future. Thank you very much, sir. And
Thank you, madam. I am also equally thankful to all of you for hosting me and coordinating in such a wonderful way. And luckily, by God's grace, the internet was supporting all of us. Okay, and I thank my beloved friend Dr. Manjunath sir for giving me an opportunity to be amongst you and speak about something about my mission. My mission is to help all Ayurveda students and all Ayurveda teachers, private college teachers, to make their own careers. And of course, I thank all my students, lovely students who are made their mind to be in the B.A.M.S. and these people will be creating the Ayurveda universe. And I'm thankful to them. And I thank the management as well as your university for giving me an opportunity. And I thank your registrar for sending me a wonderful invitation. And please convey my all the regards to all the lovely people there sitting there. Okay. And the people who could not attend, if they see the watch the recording, for them also I am spreading my love and affection. Take care.
thank you, sir.
Okay, bye, guys. All the best for your future. Okay, God bless you.